Hello friends. These are three trigger zones which are connected to each other and arranged in a certain way. This is a piston gizmo, and today I'm going to show you how you can do this and what you can do with that. So, let's go over here, bring the camera with me, and let's do this. Follow cam, put you right about here. Alright, so the problem is that trigger zones can't keep connected to each other when you move them around, and sometimes you want to move them around, you want to move them to a different place, or you want to copy them and copy and paste them around the map, and that's tough to do. The solution to that is to use a piston. You could probably use any gizmo, but I've been using pistons just because they're the most simple. Put a piston down. I won't bother rotating it. Connect the trigger zones, and this works because trigger zones just about anything can connect to a piston, and that includes trigger zones, and that includes multiple things. And then once you've done that, I'm going to use Snap to Grid. Use the Move tool, and you can move it around. And it stays the same orientation. You can do a lot with that. The most important thing you can do, move this forward a little bit, make sure we're in the camera. Most important thing you can do is clone. Just use the clone tool, turn off Snap to Grid, because that might accidentally move it. Clone each piece of your trigger zone. Go back to move. Oh, turn on Snap to Grid again. And then move it on to a different place, and you can repeat that as much as you want. You can use rotate to reconfigure stuff, and saves a lot of time. So I do encourage using Snap to Grid because that makes it so that when you move, it ignores rotation. It'll just stay upright, but you can translate it up and down, left and right. There are some limitations to using this method to move multiple things at once. Those are, for example, you can't connect the body of circuits to the axle of gizmos, and that means you can't copy a bunch of circuitry that you have connected to a trigger zone. You can also connect a maker pen shape, a solid physical object, for example, to the axle, and it will move along with the trigger zone, but the problem is cloning doesn't work quite the same way. It's kind of buggy, I guess. But other than that, this works pretty well and saves me a lot of time, and I hope it saves you a lot of time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.